a lot of materials dealing with Ukraine accumulated in the former imperial capitals, and those would be Vienna, and those would be Istanbul, and those would be St. Petersburg and Moscow. So they're there, and some of them we still don't know that they exist, and this is not necessarily that someone is hiding them, but they're misappropriated, or it's difficult to find them, and so on and so forth. So, but there is no kind of a concerted effort on the part of either of the governments to hide them on purpose. Where we have things like that, it's dealing with the history of the 20th century. And there, in the Russian case, we see a period of opening archives immediately after the fall of the Soviet Union in the 1990s. And then after that, systematically closing one archive after another on anything that is considered to be maybe damaging to the historical legacy of Russia, on anything that, for example, it would be really difficult, if not impossible, for someone to go today to Moscow and say, okay, I'm working on the history of the great Ukrainian famine, I'm working on the history of Holodomor, would you please give me the documents and the materials? Well, the success of that kind of archival research I wouldn't count on success there. So, and this is just one example. There are topics that are considered by current Russian government to be it's better to close access to the archives, and this tendency is growing. This tendency is growing again, especially in comparison with the 1990s.